Tina here, the Critical Virgo. Welcome to my very first Marathon Mondays. So if you didn't watch my history, I get it. You know, some people aren't into story time. It's all good. I promise you, I won't take it for offense. A lot of fun stuff has come in the mail. If you haven't already, even if you're not into story time, do check out my website. I did a separate post regarding supplements and training. It's at www.thecriticalvirgo.com. It's on the health and fitness page of that. But I ordered some supplements and an accessory for running. I am training for my first full marathon. If you're new to this series and channel, then welcome. So I'll show you what I got. I ordered from Bulk Supplements. I am an affiliate of theirs, so I'm gonna put some links down below to what I'm showing you guys. But I did get some fish oil. I don't know if it'll, there you go. And these are 1,000 milligrams and there's 100 soft gels in here. I got everything in the smallest package possible because this was my first order with them and I wasn't really sure you know, how their packaging would be, service, etc. And I'm really pleasantly surprised. So I was a little concerned with these just because if you've never taken fish oil before, sometimes you get something called the burps. And I've taken this on an empty stomach and after eating, and I can tell you, if you take it with food, then you really don't get the burps. If you do take it on an empty stomach, you do get a little bit of them, but they're not terrible. So I am happy about that. I also got some L-arginine. There you go. And it's 100 grams. And they say to take this on an empty stomach. It's really good for like heart health, improving blood flow, etc. So I have used this in previous training when I was training for a half Ironman, and I felt like it made a difference. I do enjoy taking it, and that's why I chose to go with it this time. This is the first time, by the way, that I have gone a more natural route. In the past, I've always gone with companies that had them in like these pretty packaging, these little jars with flavors, and I opted to go the more natural, pure route this time for a few reasons. Main one being, if you have like a ton of different supplements in different flavors, sometimes the sweetness, it just becomes too much. You get stomach aches, especially when you're training long distances. And then also, I got tired of seeing all these proprietary blends. And let's be real, when something's in a container and it's not like a single serve packing, things settle, they shift. So even if you shake up the bottle and do a scoop, you really don't know how much of what you're getting. So I do like to have that control over exactly what I'm getting per serving by going this route and separating them out. Also, it's a lot more cost effective. And I will do a full post regarding that in a few weeks once I use these for a few weeks worth of training, just to give you guys a really comprehensive review. But so far so good. I haven't had any trouble with it. I also got L-carnitine. All the packaging really looks the same. And again, I went with 100 grams. And then I got two more things. Glutamine and beta-alanine. And yeah, I mean, they're just overall really great supplements. I do like the packaging. It's really eco-friendly. Shipping was super duper fast. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about what I'm taking and why I'm taking it, put them down below. Like I said, I'm going to do a full comprehensive post in the near future, but in the effort to keep this, you know, kind of on the shorter side, I'm not going to do that. Everything was sent priority mail. So I got another thing that came in the mail today. I do like to carry water with me when I'm on my runs. I like to take sips between water stations, and if I'm not at an event, obviously you do want to carry some sort of hydration with you. I used to live in Florida, so it was more important to have water with me then than it is in this cold weather in Ohio, but still I do intend to carry some water with me. Now, I'll show you what I got in a second, but I did have a Nathan belt before what I'm about to show you. And you know, it was like my ride or die belt. I picked it up at a major discount at TJ Maxx. And I mean, it was about 2 sizes too small, but I dealt with it because I paid like nothing for it, and they're quite expensive if you haven't looked into them, and if you start looking into them, you'll understand what I'm saying. So 2 reasons why I had to buy a new one. One, that belt barely fit me when I was 146 pounds. I'm still at 180 pounds. So yeah, there's no way that I am squeezing into that. And it has a Velcro backing. So if it doesn't fit properly, the Velcro kind of pops and it's just a disaster. And if I did get it to fit, I had to put it up higher, not lower on my hips. So it was cutting into my breathing. It was just a whole mess. And this time around, I really wanted to invest in another belt because I had that one for, I mean, like 2 years, and it worked really well. And I do hope that this will last me just as long, if not longer. So without further ado, is the Fitletic belt. And it has 2 water bottles and a really nice pouch over here. And there's also loops where you can put your gels. It's adjustable and has an actual belt buckle, which I like instead of the Velcro, because like I said, I was getting really fed up with the Velcro. And you can fit, like, I feel like you could fit, you know, 1 or maybe even 2 gels in here. And then there is a pouch, and there are multiple pockets in here. There's one in the back, a second, and then the main pouch. Now I have an iPhone 6s, and I ended up getting the belt on clearance because they have an upgraded one that fits larger phones like the 6 Plus and all that jazz. But this works just fine for my 6s. I'll show you guys right now. I even tried the belt on with it in there and it was fine. So it fits nice and snug in there. See, it is in there. And I can still access the pockets in the back. So I really do like that. This has like a what is it, neoprene, so it's semi-waterproof. I mean, obviously if you dunk this in water, it will get through that barrier. But it's nice to know that if you're sweating, it won't really get to it. Plus, I also do put my phone in a Ziploc bag, so I'm pretty sure it'll be safe. And I do like also the fact that the water bottles have little like bungee cords on them so that they won't just fall out. That was a problem I had with the Nathan belt. My water bottles would just sporadically just come out and fall on the floor, and I'd be like searching for them. So really glad to have this. I cannot wait to train with it. Ooh, this is really important too. There are rubber grippies here. And I did try it on, and I was like jogging up and down my office. People thought I was crazy. This belt sits really low on your hips, and with the grippies, I didn't notice any balancing. Again, I didn't have water in there, so it might be different. I'm actually going to use this weekend. If it's still snowing, I hope it's not, but regardless what the weather's like, I promise you guys I'll get out there this weekend and I'll post up my thoughts on my long run after. So I'm super stoked for that. If you guys have this, I'd love to hear from you, or if you have any questions about it, do put them down below. I love hearing from you guys. And yeah, I'll check back in with you guys later. Happy Sunday Run Day, guys. I am on the way to Sharon Woods Metro Park. They have a gorgeous lake in the middle, and it's just really pretty. They have some nice trails. Decided to come here to do my run because yeah, there's really nothing to look at on the streets in Columbus, and it just seemed like a good idea. It's 45 degrees out, so it's actually getting nice and warm outside. I'm really excited, and I'm sorry if the camera's shaky, but the roads kind of suck over here. And you guys know that I'm super excited to try out my new Fitletic belt, so I'll let you guys know what I think about it when I'm done. So I'm not going to take my camera with me, but there is this gorgeous lake right over here. And as you can see, everything's really dead right now, but still way better than running beside strip malls, if you ask me. So yeah, I'll check back in with you guys when I'm done with my run. Okay, so I'm back. That was an experience. I didn't realize that there were so many unpaved trails around here. When I came here to take photos, I stayed on the paved trails, and wow, kudos to all those people who do trail running, because that shit is hard. Okay, so I only did 3.1 miles, and my time sucked. It was a whole 34 minutes. But in my defense, I don't know if that'll show up, hopefully it does. In my defense, it was just all gravel, rocks, like uneven pavement, and I was like constantly watching my footing, and I just felt like I was going uphill forever. Like there were not enough downhills for all the uphills that I had to go on, let me just say. So major kudos to all those people who are into trail running. Good thing was that when you get back off of the unpaved parts of the scenic trail, there were some paved areas where you could like refill for water if you needed to. It was really cool, even though there's no foliage on the trees. It was really pretty. It was just really nice to get out there. There were some little creeks, a lot of water. It's nice. So I know you guys are waiting for it. So this belt, I really love it. It performs so much better than my Nathan belt. I will do a whole comparison between the two. I read online that some people were saying that these bottles leak, but my bottles did not leak at all. I didn't finish both of them. I carried both of them full with water just to see what it would feel like. To be honest, like, it's a lot of water in weight, so I could see myself taking it on like the marathon and wanting to finish these first, because yeah, the weight does become a little bit much. It did not balance at all, so I was really happy about that. It sits low on the waist. It's very comfortable, and you know, if you had to go to the bathroom, you could just pull it up higher on your waist with no worries. It fit my iPhone 6 and my car key just fine, and yeah, it felt really good. And I got a little sweat going on, and my iPhone did not get wet, my keys did not get wet, so that's a major plus, and I'm really happy with my purchase. So yeah, big kudos, big thumbs up to all those people who do trail running, because that shit, oh my god, that was hard. I'm definitely gonna come back and incorporate more of that, just because it's really good to work on some uneven surfaces, even to you know, especially like going downhill. I think I would want to like come here with somebody next time though, because honestly, I don't know, I think I've been watching too much of those mystery channels, those 48 hours ID whatever. This just kind of reminds me of like one of those places where people dump people after they murder them, like deep in the woods, because you're literally going through the woods, which is like so cool. I've never done anything like that. So this will be like my replacement to running along the beach at A1A. It was also really nice just to feel some sunshine on my skin. I haven't been this pale in ages. So, oh, and one more thing, the ground was like a little wet, so it was kind of muddy, and like I'm definitely gonna have to take a wash to my sneakers, because they are filled with like gravel and mud and just yuck. So yeah, it's 2:11 now. I gotta go do some adulting, go grocery shopping, and yeah, work on my website. Oh, the joys of being an adult. All right, so I'm on my way home. It's Monday. I made it through Monday. So a little update. Yesterday I went trail running for my first time, and that shit was hard, let me tell you. It was like a lot harder than I expected, because there's a lot of hills, a lot of different kinds of terrain, there's creeks, a lot of uneven surfaces. I'm just not used to that. So I felt really bad originally when I saw my time, but when I got home, I actually did a little bit of research, and it's really normal to lose anywhere between 2 and 3 minutes off of your normal time, especially if you're not used to dealing with, you know, those kinds of conditions. Again, it's just not a straightaway. I went to a park where they have a lot of hills, but they're not like your regular hills. Again, like it's muddy, there's gravel. You have to watch your step, because there's like branches from trees. Well, not branches and roots and rocks, boulders. It was crazy, but really fun. And I also have to make a correction. I said yesterday that there was no other like great place to run. I was doing some research on my lunch break, and I found a ton of parks within, you know, like a 20-mile radius of me that I could go to that have like different kinds of trails. So I'm gonna put a link to that down below. If you're in the Columbus, Ohio area, let me know. I'd love to have a running buddy. I don't have anybody to run with at the moment. I do miss having that. I had a nice, great support network when I lived in Florida. But if you're ever in the area and you are a runner and you're looking for something really cool to try out, there's a bunch of like scenic trails, and it'd just be fun. I mean, you know, some people choose not to work out on their vacations, and I know a lot of people who do want to, you know, continue to be active, and if you want to reconnect with nature especially, that'd be a fun option. So because I did so much like hill work yesterday, my calves are killing me today. I cannot wait to go home and foam roll, because yeah, I mean, it wasn't so bad earlier in the day, but I noticed after lunch it got progressively worse. So they are super tight right now. I'm kind of uncomfortable heading home. I gotta do some adulting, cook dinner, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I'll upload this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I try to keep it as short as possible. A little update on the supplements. They're going really good. I'm enjoying them a lot. I noticed that my recovery, it seems to be a lot, you know, less. So I'm bouncing back a lot quicker, not feeling as sore, with the exception of today, just because I did something that was so out of the normal for me. Oh, and by the way, I will go back to that park and I'll try to take some photos. I don't really have a great action camera, so I don't know how I'm going to work this one out, because it'd be really hard to run up a hill and take photos or video. So I don't know, maybe I'll invest in a GoPro, or I'll find like a really cool used one online. If you guys know any deals, let me know, put it down below, because I'm meaning to get one. I'd like to wear one when I go cycling because of safety reasons, but that's a whole other thing. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. If you have any questions, put them down below. I love hearing from you guys. And I will do a post on this as well at my website, www.thecriticalvirgo.com. Connect with me on social media down below too. Put all those links down there. Till next Monday, guys. Bye.